Hello, and look who is looking at me, and this grandpa is looking at you too because I know you are right there behind my camera. So are we both ready for today's Bible story, the story of a treasure hid in a field? Today's Bible story is a parable told by Jesus himself, and I'm sure you agree that makes it very special. Do you remember our definition of the word parable? If you do, you have a good memory. Our definition says a parable is an earthly story with a heavenly meaning. So our job today is not only to learn the story, but also to learn about the hidden meaning or truth in the story. I will begin by reading from the Bible about the treasure hid in the field. Jesus said, "The kingdom of heaven is like unto a treasure hid in a field, the which when a man hath found, he hideth, and for joy thereof goeth and selleth all that he hath, and buyeth that field." We're not sure who hid the treasure, or why they hid it, or how long ago they hid it, or if they were still alive. I've been told that my grandfather, who lived over 130 years ago, would put money into a tin can and then bury it in the ground. Maybe something like that happened in this story. We just don't know for sure. We do know the man walking across the field was very excited when he found the treasure. He hid it again to make sure no one else found it. And then he decided to buy the field so the treasure would belong to him. The man had to sell everything he had in order to get enough money to buy the field. But he was happy to do it because he knew the treasure was worth so much more. Now, what about the hidden meaning or truth in this parable? Can you figure it out? Jesus said, "The kingdom of heaven is like unto treasure hid in a field." I think it means that if we live for the kingdom of heaven, it will be worth more to us than all the gold, jewels, and treasures in the whole world. It means that if we live for Jesus in this world, after we leave this world, we will live in heaven with Jesus forever, and that's exactly what I want to do. What about you? Thank you so very much for being here today. I'm glad I got to see you and that you got to see me, and please return tomorrow. For as always, this grandpa will be looking forward to seeing you then.